Okay, good evening everyone, and welcome back to the championship division for round 5 already of the championship. We are back in Singapore on a street circuit, completely different from Mexico last week. The comp duo is different, or back to normal again, as I am joined by Mr. Lee, or Inorganic.
Mr. Inorganic, the famous prediction. Yeah, I'll be taking payments now if anyone wants any good luck messages.
Well, to be fair, you had it correct last week when you did the prediction on the championship. So who knows? Maybe the curse has shifted to someone else.
Yeah, although I did wish everyone good luck yesterday, and it didn't go good for me yesterday. So
That works the opposite way this time. Just like it did before. Now I do have my standings back up again. We unfortunately don't have the... Oh, Matt is not here, that's why I don't see it. Rusty is not... We only have 10 drivers tonight.
yeah,
It's not a lot.
I know they've opened up for first division drivers if they want to go into reserve, but obviously they've got to drive with no line and only medium traction control.
Yeah, it's a change now. Because I mean we normally have more drivers in, but it seems like maybe some drivers just can't race this week, which is also a possibility. Of course.
Yeah, I'm trying to get me data up to see what the weather's like for the.
Yeah, I was just texting Smith for a quick second, and if I do get it now, it looks like we will have light rain after 45 minutes. So even storm after an hour, and now these races do sometimes take up to an hour, so we could see some changing conditions.
Yeah, we had rain yesterday in the first division. It didn't look particularly nice to drive because I'd already crashed out by the time the rain had come down.
Yeah, I mean it is a difficult track, and you can easily crash out in this. I mean it's basically one mistake and you're into the wall, so no punishments, or you're punished very hard is what I wanted to say.
Yeah,
Oh, someone is off.
the walls are so close on this track. One little mistake and you're punished. Well, it's like that in all street circuits, isn't it? It's
Yeah. I mean that's why it's a challenge. So of course, a street circuit isn't easy. As I see one Alfa Romeo in the background, missing the braking point.
oh yeah, it's missing a wing as well.
Does it? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
part of his wing. Ooh, race behavior. Jetfish, the first one then. 37.9. Ow. Ooh. 1.2 behind his teammate. We haven't seen that too much from those teammates as they're fighting in the front. Karting splitting the Mercedes. I was a steward. We looked at the incident from last week with Al. We discussed a potential penalty. But he didn't get any after reviewing the incident. So the standings is currently Jetfish 8 points ahead of Al. So very close championship fight. But let's see if Al can maybe even get closer. Or maybe
Yeah.
street circuit isn't his type of track, of course.
Yeah, could just be trying to put a lap in first, and then try and put a couple of faster laps in. But I think the way that it's been going at the moment, I think you've got to be looking at Mercedes again, 1-2.
Potentially, yeah. And I think Matt, a very quick driver, isn't here tonight. And the next one up in the championship is Wardy in P5. So a big fight for P5 between both McLarens and Wardy. With STEBO then in P3. Let's see what he can do. He's currently 5th on the mediums. We got Smith saying any rain tonight. Well, if the race, the duration of the race gets to 45 minutes, we do have light rain. Now, I think Silverstone, Singapore, how many laps does Singapore have again?
31, 32.
With around lap times, I would say in the 145s maybe, 140. No, that's a bit high.
Yeah, it's about 145 that we were doing yesterday.
Yeah.
All I know is about 10 laps. That's all I know. I don't know anything after 10 laps, so I haven't got a clue.
And if we do get a safety car, there's a reduced chance, you could say, with only 10 drivers, but you never know. I think we will get rain at the end of the race. There's a very high chance. That might see some interesting decisions or being made, because if it's like with only 3 laps remaining, maybe some drivers will try and take the gamble on the wets, or on the dries, or on the wets, of course. But
yeah, 45 minutes into the race. Yeah, are you going to be looking at going? Yeah,
it all depends on the safety car, I
medium.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard medium would be the best option, I suggest. Still, because the majority of the race is dry, so you would stay on your preferred strategy, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Yesterday I started on mediums, and if I hadn't have crashed out, that would have actually played pretty much into my. Because it was about lap 12 that the rain came down.
Yeah, a bit earlier than I think tonight, so.
Tonight, yeah. So.
Then the medium. It's a tricky one because I mean, starting on the hards and switching to the mediums at the end has showed, I think this season multiple times, that it is a fast strategy. But starting on the hards on a street circuit with low grip, it is a risk. I don't know if you want to take that risk, but we will see. Oh, Rosebeer was following him into the wall. No damage, I think. Or at least I can't see any damage.
We've got Stubby on an outlap.
Oh yeah. So joining a bit in the chat. Good evening to everyone. Jones saying again, come on Kieran. The famous support for Kieran again. Cosmo saying, where is everyone? Well, I don't know. But this is most of these, so I'm not sure how much more persons you want to have. But we only have 12 drivers in general, so I think 10 out of 12 is not too bad. If you look at the percentage. Everyone is in the UK.
Jones with his non-biased come on Kieran.
Yeah, totally not biased. We saw it last week. Let's see, Stubby's now on the lap. I think it seems like every time I switch to a driver, they either make a mistake or they invalidate the lap, so... Just rather stay out off screen for now.
And that's with me not wishing anyone any luck.
Yeah, do give us a little prediction.
I think you've got to be looking the way the season's been going at Jetfish, Al second.
Karting? He is
Karting's putting some fast laps in, yeah. Could Wardy have a shout?
When Wardy is consistent in the race. So anything can happen here. I think you do have to keep in mind the weather, potential safety cars, potential track limit penalties at the end. As I think I had 15 or 12 seconds worth of penalties in Mexico, so you can do the best you can on track, but then if you have 12 seconds of penalties, then you can be quick, but you will also drop some position. So
yeah, I don't think this track's as bad as Mexico for track limits, but
no, yeah, because if you do go off track, you could say you will end up in the wall, but most likely.
Yeah, with a lost wheel.
So it's maybe there's also high risk, high reward here if you do get close up to the walls.
Oh, and stubby spun.
Ooh, again. John saying I can afford. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I have no clue.
Whoa, somebody said comms salary. No one's mentioned comms salary to me.
No. I think Jones is trying to cause some controversy here. I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Oh, he's gone with STEBO for front row.
It is a possibility. He is now switched to the softs as Io moves up to the front row. A 9/10th improvement, that's a big one. Kieran also... Oh, he's just starting his lap, I think. Oh no. He might have invalidated, as he definitely did now. Let's see, karting is almost equaling his current lap time. He does jump up though in the final sector, 4/10 gain, that's a lot. Oh, STEBO pole position! 1.8 seconds gained on one lap on the softs compared to the mediums. So not a bad prediction from Jones.
That's Mr. Jones showing his expertise there, calling STEBO for front row.
Steve was saying the first time with a play seat instead of a controller. Oh, that's a difficult one then. It's a big change, so let's see how he will face this track. Now can Jetfish take back his pole position? As STEBO was on pole position I think in Mexico last week as well. And lost out due to contact. But he's not too far off in the championship actually. I think he's about...
third. He's third in the championship.
Yeah. But still within one potential DNF and race win from championship. From Jetfish. Let's follow him. Ooh, hitting the wall there. I don't think he will improve this lap, and he has aborted this lap. Glader jumped up to P3. I didn't see that one. So Al slowly dropping back.
Al's into the pits.
Yep. Still, is there enough time to go for another lap? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 minutes is enough. Cosmo, I don't like what you're saying in chat. DNF lap 1 for Ferrari. You're driving for an Alpine. Why are you cheering on Mercedes? You should be cheering on Ferrari.
That's why I haven't mentioned Alfa Romeo yet. I do not want to put the curse on them.
Yeah, there's currently Racebeertje, and he does struggle a bit with the pace. But still, if you finish, it's decent points for Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo is in P4 in the championship, so they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, we're doing actually really well, apart from one driver's not particularly pulling his weight much.
Well,
I think I'll be getting the sack soon.
We all contribute to the teams. Your points could be the decision or the points you need between, I don't know, you were fighting for third, I think, in the general championship.
Yeah, I think this is where the other teams kind of get let down a bit in the championship, with obviously Williams not having anyone.
Yep. AlphaTauri only having one driver.
Yeah.
Alpine doesn't have a driver here. So the bottom 4 teams in the championship or in the Algear constructors don't have any drivers here apart from karting in the AlphaTauri. So they basically have 2 leagues to compete with 3 or 2 divisions to compete with 3 divisions.
Yeah, and that makes a big difference, especially in your tiers.
Yeah, because it's still there aren't a lot of drivers in championship, so if the teams do finish, you collect a lot of points.
Yeah, I think McLaren will be looking for scoring some good points, I think, this round.
Yeah, I think so, because they're both with 2 drivers here. He hasn't set a lap time yet. Oh, Rosebridge, a bit of a moment. Stubby, though, moves up to P7 for the first time without a wheel. So not too bad of a lap. I think Wardy will improve. Is he the first one, or is Kieran? No, Kieran is still on an out lap. Rosebridge to the line. 1.5 seconds gained. Still in P9.
Yeah. Kieran coming through now, sector 3. Pressing the line.
Starting his lap, I think. We see a bit of
yeah.
In the comments bashing Cosmo a bit. Back and forth, you could say. It is funny to read. Is Cosmo racing again tomorrow? That's the question. Oh. Cosmo is not there.
Yeah, Cosmo's not racing tomorrow.
So, there's no DNF, Mr. Jones. Is Jones on comms tomorrow?
Yes.
Or he misses next week?
Yeah, it's next week, yeah.
Monza. Sprint race. That's an interesting one. Yep. Oh, do you miss next week, Monster? I don't get what Cosmo is saying.
Yeah, I think it'd be me and Kieran on Premiership.
Yep.
But I don't mind joining you as well for Championship. That's if people can put up with my Brummy accents for 2 nights on the trot.
Jetfish not improving, Al not improving, they're staying in. Karting won't improve. STEBO is on the lap. But I'll also follow Kieran for a bit. Oh, he invalidated, so Kieran is finished. Wardy has finished. Rosebridge has finished. Then it is Karting has finished. So only Glader and STEBO on the lap. STEBO looking good for pole position then.
Booty didn't set a lap.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh, yeah, Wardy's just... I think Wardy's just invalidated his lap. That's it, Wardy's done. Karting.
Tommy Shelby on comms. You sound like Tommy Shelby?
I don't think I get away with the language that they use.
YouTube, knowing YouTube, definitely not now. I think, but you do kind of sound like Tommy Shelby, but
I'll take that.
STEBO improving again by 3/10, 37.0. And Karting isn't improving, so that's STEBO on the pole position, almost a second ahead of Jetfish, and they didn't expect that one, to be fair.
Yeah, Glader's into the pits, so he's done. Yeah, that's a good lap that is from STEBO.
Yeah. And ahead of us, let's see if he can get the win this time, as he's been chasing that one for a long time. But it is another point for the pole position, which brings Ferrari one step closer to Mercedes, which is all we need. Jetfish in P2 then, Glader in P3. A good qualifying. Karting in P4, we mentioned him being fast. Al in P5, bit behind his championship rival. Kieran in P6, good lap from him. Ahead of Stubby in P7, Wardy in P8. Let's see what he can do in the race, as he's waiting on the start-finish line. Pit entry. And it's Racebridge in P9, Booty in P10, as we mentioned, didn't set a lap time.
Yep, hopefully there's no problem with Booty.
Yeah, because have you seen it on him on track? On an lap? I think he did, but I'm not sure. Probably not then.
Yeah, I don't think I saw him out on track.
That's good to know that he at least is is here, you could say. I'm just having a look at the chat a bit. No salary for bad language. Well, just no salary in general, right, Jones?
I thought salary was a bad language.
Get extra points for that. I'm asking a question here to Jones. Were you comms last time I won the race in Singapore here, or am I completely wrong here? Because if that was the case, will be very happy to see you on comms tomorrow. So hopefully it brings me a bit more luck. Yeah, Colin, I'd be thinking the same. I think Jones is saying saying things about me, but maybe some money is going to the other side of the comms. The comms room,
Jones gets. Yeah, Jones gets paid, Luke. Didn't tell you.
He didn't tell me. That's why you can take the weeks off from holiday, going on holiday.
I did wonder why Kieran was getting all his bling from.
New wheel, new play seat, new PlayStation. I think they didn't give us the update of new money. Foolproof prediction from who? The driver who finishes the 31st laps first will win this race. Okay. It's a lot of going on in the chat. I'm trying to see if I can get any information from it, but
yeah, Colin's gone for a Merc 1-2 as well.
I did the same in Mexico, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Oh, a lot of drivers on hards, I see. Is that the case? Oh. Yeah, so STEBO and Jetfish on the hards. I think Jetfish will jump STEBO because of the traction control, so we will see. Glader on the mediums, trying to attack the cars in front. Then we got Karting, Ao and Kieran on the hards. Stubby and Wardy going on the mediums. Razorblade on hards and Booty on the mediums. But I think the hards won't take you to the rain period, so either they're just trying to do the alternative strategy, you could say, or they try to stay out as long as possible to hoping the rain is coming sooner than 45 minutes, because you have a bit, to be fair, you have a big gap between 30 minutes and 45 minutes, so it could also be after 35 minutes we see some rain. There's a big improvement there.
Yeah, I've been watching the percentage been climbing actually for 30 minutes into the race.
Yeah, it's live updating, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jones saying STEBO first, Jetfish second, Kieran third on the podium.
Oh, is that Glassy with the McLaren bias coming through there?
It might be, not sure. Well, we can also see the Ferrari bias in the chat, so we got a bit of beef between Colin and Cosmo. Friendly beef. My prediction. Let's see, I will go STEBO first. I will say Al second.
Oh.
And I will say... this is a difficult one. I might say karting third, but I'm not sure why. I think Jetfish will have an incident with his teammate maybe. That's why it won't be a 1-2. Let's see. Can I get some view on the lights? Oh, there's one Ferrari still. Oh.
Order, yeah. Disqualified.
Let's see. 5 red lights. Let's hide this one. Oh. And they are off in Singapore. Good start from Al behind as we expected. It is Jetfish leading into turn 1. And the battle behind between Kieran. Oh, Kieran contact with one of the Haas drivers. I think it's Stubby up to P5. But Al up to P3 and already putting pressure on STEBO. So Mercedes, as we said, already jumping up to almost P1 and P2 here.
Yeah, a bit of argy-bargy, but you always expect that in the first corner.
Yeah. Whoa. Al looking up the inside. Oh, Kieran.
Kieran just lost the back then.
Oh, good reversing. But not the start he wanted, and maybe a bit of bad luck, bad spells being put on him.
Yeah, could be cold tyres going around there. Because I think it might have been Stubby going up the inside. I could think it was karting actually.
Yeah, it was. I think I saw him switching with karting. Yeah. So Stubby had a good start, to be fair, up to P5. Not too bad of a start for the Haas drivers as they're up to P4 and P5. But good start from Mercedes. Oh! Ow, almost into the wall. That curb, that little curb in that right left, it just, if you're on that, it's like a skating board. You can't jump off it, or a skating board. Like the skating thing, when you're skating.
Yeah, it just,
Yeah, the rail, skating rail. If you're on that, it just pushes you wide until the very end, and then you can't jump off it.
Yeah, with both Hassies going wide then on the final corner.
Yeah, Booty going in. I see Al going wide a lot, so he's struggling, I think, with the tires. Clade is putting pressure on him. And he can't keep up with the cars ahead.
Yeah, gap pulling out already.
Up the inside. Oh, contact! Oh, and Stubby takes advantage of it. Jumps up to P3. Maybe a bit of Haas
I think
teamwork.
He hit the wall as well then. He just hit the wall with his back wheel, so get away with that.
Yeah, now Al going up the inside. No. Oh, Stubby completely misses the corner and he's into the wall and he's out. He completely misses braking point, and that is the virtual safety car? No, safety car.
Safety car, full safety car.
The first one of the race on lap 2. With a lot happening between Al and Clader.
And Kieran as well has moved from last from that bad start. The spin he's moved up to 8th now. And Booty's dropped right down. Yeah,
Booty went into the hards. Might have picked up some front wing damage, I think, on the opening lap. But this is good for Kieran and Booty, as they can close right up to the back of the rest of the field here. Big gaps already. Look at the gap between Wardy and karting. I'm not sure how that happened. But
yeah, bunch of everyone up again. The forecast is looking at 40% now for 30 minutes, so that's really been going up.
Yeah, Glader in, interesting. Already switching to the hard tires. So yeah, also the rain percentage at 45 minutes has gone up to 81%. Oh, yeah. Glader to the softs. That's an interesting choice. I don't know if the softs go that... They don't go too long around here, right?
Do you think he'd gone for a two-stopper? Gone mediums, soft mediums?
Yeah, but then interesting
that,
why he switched to the yeah, or he will go softs for some laps and then switch to mediums. And because I think the hards won't go until the rain, so they will have to make another stop as well. Might be a smart strategy. We will have to see.
yeah, it could be one of Mr. Jones's likes of a gamble.
It is a gamble, yeah. We love to see those gambles. Good evening, Mr. Becker in the chat. Bit late, but here I am. Well, you missed a wonderful pole lap. You've missed contact between Al and Glader and Stubby going into the wall. And we are only on lap 3. So you can make yeah, you can make of it what you want. How many has happened here in the opening laps? Do we have a press room? Let's have a look.
I was going to say, there's only 9 drivers now, so if everyone can just keep going, there's some big points to be gained here.
Yeah, we only got Mexico, unfortunately. So no press room.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and Grassy took all of the stats yesterday.
The Singapore stats.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that, but I thought, well, Kieran is not on the Tuesday, so we might have had some stats, but I didn't know Glassy took those.
Yeah, come out with some fantastic facts.
Just make up some questions and answer a nice RPM trivia. That's a good one. So, back to Season 3, also in Singapore. Who won that race, if you remember that one? A classic. I won't give you the answer. You have to give a prediction. And I do know a certain someone in chat famously crashed out, causing that famous win. I see some predictions in chat. Ooh.
Back I know Colin was in the wall. That was before my time, so...
Becker, you are right, but that is not what I was suggesting who was in the wall, but you are correct. And I see some predictions, and that is correct. I did win that race, but Becker, I think you have short-term memory. Or only the correct memory. Is the safety car still going? Oh, it is.
Safety car still in, yeah. Still out, yeah.
No, is disqualified for standing... Oh, I thought you crashed into the turn 1. I might have been wrong. Let's see. Do we have any more trivia? Do we have Singapore on the last season? I will have a look.
Becker was disqualified for standing still. Oh, yeah. Did you forget your car, Becker? No, only one Silverstone Jones.
Oh, I wanted to switch to high here, but that's not what I want. Let's see if we can go back to season 2. It's a long time ago. Unfortunately, no evidence in the playlists.
We're now up to 60% chance of rain at half an hour.
Ooh, it has increased.
And it's still going up.
And there is a safety car restart. I almost missed it. But yeah, Al putting pressure again on STEBO. STEBO warming up his tires. But Al has caught right up to the back again. And later on those soft tires. He will have a lot of temperature in the beginning. With Wardy on the mediums. Don't forget about him. But can Al attack STEBO into turn... What is it? Turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 5?
Booty's moved up to 7th now.
Yeah, and on those hards.
Kieran looking to go past as well. Is he going to get on the inside? He has got an inside. He's got, yep, Kieran's just got up to 8th.
So both McLarens moving up 1 position after the restart.
Already gaps opening up.
Big gaps from Wardy to the front 4. 1.4. Ooh, look at Glader getting more traction on those soft tires. But then it's all about the ERS. Up the inside. Ooh.
Ooh.
Might have been a bit too... Yeah.
Yeah, not like you.
Rizbich has gone straight on. Another yellow flag. We do have a bit of runoff area here, so you could, if you do miss the corner, you can move or go straight. I think Wardy's turned in a bit too early, knowing who was it? I think. Oh yeah, Glader up the who was up the inside there. If you do look at the standings now, there's a 20-point gap from Jetfish to Owl, and then another 20 points from Owl to STEBO. So some nice distribution of the points, of the gaps, you could say.
Yeah, it does. It does. Mercedes fantastic with the in the all tiers.
Yeah, they're creating a big gap now. So Colin and myself will have a lot to catch up tomorrow. If we do catch up, of course, because it's not guaranteed that we catch up. We might also lose out even more.
Yeah.
We are the defending all tier champions, so we know what to do.
Just stay behind the Alfa Romeos.
They are quick, to be fair. Davey and Huss.
Davey, yeah, Davey. He's he's got a lot of pace. Davey has.
His AI was very quick last week.
Yes, yeah. Even his AI is quick.
Yeah, I was like racing, and I think, oh, all right, he is. Oh, Wardy hit the back of Kieran and losing his wing. Yeah, I was watching. Oh, Wardy into the wall.
That's where I lost it yesterday. Hit that wall, lost my tyre.
Oh, STEBO now with the fast lap. Wardy is struggling. He has wing damage. He will go in. What was it? Oh yeah, Davey's AI. I thought he was catching me pretty quickly, so I wasn't surprised because I know Davey is quick. But then I saw a cross next to his name. I was like, what is going on here? I was quite surprised because the AI do fight very harsh and hard, so they push you off every corner, and I lost about 2 seconds. So I was quite frustrated with that.
Yeah, he was having a good battle with Glassy.
Yeah, I saw that. Glassy didn't even realize it was an AI, I think.
No, he didn't. No, he only realised towards the end of the race. And it was very strange as well that the AI would just go straight off.
Yeah.
On a corner and crash out, which I thought was odd.
Yeah, I saw. I saw Davey retiring, and I looked at the part where he retired, and was way off into turn 1. I was like, this is odd. And then I've never seen it before, an AI crash. Oh, Jetfish struggling on the traction. STEBO is getting closer now.
Yeah, and karting's quite putting Al under a lot of pressure as well.
Mercedes are struggling a bit, maybe, or they are being put to the test. It is a bit difficult to overtake though on the street circuit.
Oh no, it's lost it. Karting's lost it.
Oh,
it's spun.
Kept it out of the ball. It seems like.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's picked up any damage.
McLaren's move up another 2 positions. So Jones saying I've put Luke's salary on Kieran to win with bet RPM. Well, 0 times I don't know the odds. Still give you 0, so don't know what you're talking about, Jones. Maybe you know something I don't. Maybe you get the pre-contract before we did. You got some inside information.
I have had to do a quick repair to Kieran's rig because his Thrustmaster steering wheel was faulting on his gear changes, so I've had to swap steering wheels for him. So,
which steering wheel does he have?
He's got the Thrustmaster. He's got the
oh, nice.
Both the Ferrari ones on the T300.
Yeah.
He's got the SF1000, the one with the screen.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, that was the one that was playing up.
Well, I mean, I think I do have the money for it, but if you need to change a lot, so don't know if will upgrade that current. Oh, it's Wardy. No, it's not Wardy. It's Razorbeach. Yeah, I'm still glad with the perfect G29. Staying strong. Ooh.
STEBO just had a big moment, then stepped out.
Yeah, now I was right on the back of him again.
Glider's just keeping there. But them tyres are going to be starting to go off soon. Six laps on the softs.
Yeah, some of them are under the safety car, of course, but tire wear is pretty high around here. It generally is on a street circuit, I feel like.
And yeah, Ali's all over STEBO now.
No DRS to defend. Up round the outside. Will they come together again?
Ooh.
No. Oh,
he's pushed him wide.
Good move from Al up to P2 now. Al seems to suddenly find some pace, as it is Wardy going straight on.
Them tyres must be coming up to a nice temperature now and kicking in.
Yep. And I'm quite surprised because it seemed like he was struggling a bit after the safety car restart, and then
He just started to kick in, hasn't
he? Yeah. Or starting to get into a rhythm as well. That's what I normally need in the race. A few laps and then you get into the sort of rhythm, and then from that moment on you can put in some lap times. Hixie, greetings from New York.
Yes. Yep.
New York. You're watching this, what time is it in New York?
Oh, it's one. Is it about one-ish, something like that?
Yeah, I think it is. I was thinking morning, but it's not that much, that far behind.
No, I think it's early afternoon.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just enjoying New York.
Yeah, so Higgsy's not racing tomorrow.
No, I think he miss last week as well.
He missed last week. He was in Paris last week.
Oh, actually doing the city tour, worldwide city tour. Oh, 3:30 p.m. That's not too bad. Yeah, it feels strange. I get what you. Oh, we got a safety car for no one off track. That's a weird one.
Wardy's going very slow.
I think I did saw Risbridge. Oh, he's lost his wing.
But he lost his wing, yeah. So he must have hit a wall and.
Quite weird. It cost a safety car though. Yeah, I mean it's a street circuit, so every wing on track will create a safety car. But it is interesting now. Both Mercedes right behind each other.
I think Kieran needed that in fifth. He's going to be able to now to close the gap up. Glider, I think it will give him a chance now too.
Yeah, because I don't think he will lose a position, because I suggest Kieran will go in, or suspect, and Booty is about 14 seconds behind, and during a safety car you obviously don't lose a lot of time. So we will see. But the rain, I was looking at the rain. We in 15 minutes we have a 43% chance now and because the safety car will help getting the rain closer and closer. Al chooses to go in. Oh, Glader contact with STEBO. Not sure what happened there.
Oh, Kieran stayed out.
Ooh, interesting. But even more interesting for me is the fact that Glader immediately serves his penalty. I was like, why is he standing still for 5 seconds? But it's also annoying for him because if he does want to have his penalty removed, we can't, unfortunately, because he served it. So it's a bit annoying. But an interesting strategy that McLaren's both stayed out, but Al and STEBO gone into the mediums because they probably know the rain is coming.
Yeah, Jetfish has stayed out. Yeah, Kieran stayed out on his mediums. They still should be all right. Yeah, Booty 9 laps on his hards.
Yeah, I mean those tires will probably still be alright. Same for Jetfish. I can have a look though, because we do have the damage system, of course. Even in 30 minutes now, we have storm situation. If you can see that.
15 minutes light rain, 50%.
Well, we definitely get to those 15 minutes because we still have 20 laps to go, and a lap doesn't take less than a minute. So we do have rain. That's interesting. Damage info, we will have a look. And I wanted to have a check with Jetfish. What is his tire wear saying? Around 31%, so not too bad. Let's see, Kieran's tire wear. So Kieran's tire wear is between 23 and 28, so not too bad actually.
Not too bad at all. I think it's usually around about lap 12, isn't it? I think 12 laps on the mediums.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can serve your penalty under the safety car, Ivan. Because I think the game just, the minute you make a pit stop and you have a penalty, you can serve during, or you have to serve during a pit stop. It will do that. No rain on the screen, so I'm having a look. Oh, maybe we can go back to some trivia. I was searching for some information.
Yeah, Collins put STEBO needs to stay on the gearbox of Al. Not allow the double stack.
Yep. Let's see, I will go have a look if I can find anything.
Burgie's gone on to softs, so I think that's a good call actually. Going on to softs, because I think everyone's going to have to come into pits for intermediates once it starts raining.
Yeah.
Them softs will take him through, so I think that's a good shout. I think the softs.
It's very interesting. Oh, we got some Premier race from. I should actually do championship maybe. That's a bit more fun. Let's see. Championship division Singapore. Oh, this is not the correct one. This is. Let's see if someone can guess without looking, of course.
That's interesting. On my watching this, I've got Jetfish first.
Yeah.
Kieran second, Booty third.
Yeah.
Yet STEBO is behind Kieran on the safety car.
I think it's might be Wardy, who's a lap down. I think it is.
Could be Wardy.
Okay, so I do have the final standings then. Let's see if some people, if anyone knows who won the race last time and what was the podium. If someone can find it, I need to remember it myself. But let's see if some guys still know. Now the alternative universe is not back.
Yeah, I always have to make sure that my screen says exactly the same.
Like, which race was it? Austria.
Austria, yeah.
Yeah, a different situation.
And the safety car staying out for another lap.
Quite a long safety car for one wing.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
they just taking a coffee break. I don't know.
I think did STEBO? No, it doesn't look like he's picked up any damage. Looked like he hit the wall. Trying to do a warm up.
We will have a look then. Wardy front wing. Oh, that's damage repaired. No, so no damage I think for
No
Wardy.
damage.
We will go to session info and let's see the light rain now 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. Roosevelt on the intermediates. Maybe he is in the alternate universe.
Wow, that's a bit early, isn't it? I think
You will burn your tires so quickly.
10 minutes, yeah. I thought he was on a good strategy then staying out on the softs.
Yeah. Oh,
there's a
Booty's... Someone has lost wing damage there. But Booty has wing... Oh, Booty has floor and side pod damage. But so does Wardy.
If they are coming together.
Oh, Wardy's out. On track. I had no clue what's happening there. I
Under a
missed it.
safety car. Yeah. I just saw. Yeah, Booty was facing the wrong way.
Well, Booty has a rear wing, floor and sidepod damage, so I don't expect him to stay on track for much longer. But we will have, I mean, I'm a steward, so I will very likely get the POV of that one. But I'm quite surprised with that. I have no clue what happened there.
That's going to be interesting to see that one. That's a big crash. That is for under safety car.
Yeah.
To have floor damage as well.
We will have a look at that one later, but we are looking at the safety car restart. Oh, and I see rain. And karting going in. I think he will switch to the intermediates.
Yeah, he's gone. He went. There was a late dive into the pit lane.
So, did Roosbridge make the correct?
Yep, he's gone on to Inters.
Decision, yeah. As Al moves up around the move up to P2 around the outside of Kieran. Now, STEBO going for a move. He's back up to P3. Well, now it's starting to. The rain is starting to come down pretty quickly as Glade is going wide. We might see Roosbridge into the lead anytime soon, which will be very good to see him in the lead.
I think Kieran made a good shout, staying out on the mediums.
Yeah, because he doesn't lose any track position now. Ooh, Jetfish really struggling with the grip. No temperature because of the rain, I think. And now Al, will he overtake him? This will also be the fight who's getting to switch to the intermediates first in the box. Will they make contact? Oh, up the inside! Oh, they take each other out! Oh, and a glider into the wall. But collision between Jetfish and Al, and I was correct with Jetfish having a collision with Al and losing some positions, and we have another safety car. But ooh, this is not what. This is some crazy stuff happening. Look at how much rain has come down in one lap.
Yeah.
It's Roosbridge will be leading, but that is crazy. So much rain in one lap.
I think you're going to have your work cut out, I think.
So everyone is going in. Currently, Al leading the championship for the first time this season. But Roosbridge will jump up to P1.
What a call. I mean, we questioned him going on to the intermediate so early, but He's made the right call there.
Unbelievable. It's such a crazy decision, but very good points for Alfa Romeo. They jump up to third now in the all gears.
I'm going to ask him to pick some some lottery numbers. It's just a shame that it's under the safety car, because everyone's just going to catch up now, which is a shame because he would have got
a lot of
distance.
seconds. And with not many laps to go, it might have been looking at a very good result. Now Kieran in P4, so his prediction is still on. What did I say? STEBO, Al, karting, or Kieran? I'm not sure.
You said karting, yeah.
Oh yeah, karting. Well, he isn't that far off. Jetfish now down in 8th, which means that Al is leading the championship. So big swing in the championship. Okay, you're having some trivia for me, Jones. Give it to me. Or to us.
What's he got for us?
When was the last time Becker finished on the podium? Ooh.
Well, that's probably before my time.
He doesn't have a podium this season. I think it is pre-season, season 5 or 4. When was the last time we did Baku?
1974. That's a good year, 1974.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't born then, so that says a lot.
Yeah, good year.
Baku, is that season 5 or season 4, Baku? Or season 3, not sure. Because I remember you taking away my podium in season 3, and I will never forget that one on the final lap. Lost my podium, my first podium in the Premier Division. Was taken away on the final lap.
And Baku took it off you.
He's never had one. Oh, someone is going in. Oh, it's Glader. Oh, and karting. Don't tell me they already switched to... Oh!
They've got to it. Oh!
What is happening?
It's going into the pit lane.
Well, karting was going pretty slow into the pit lane, to be fair, but I'm not sure why...
Are they going on to full wets?
No, another set of intermediates. It's a very weird situation, this.
Yeah, why would they go on... Unless they picked up a bit of damage. That's the only reason I can see they'd go back into change 2-lap intermediates.
This is such a weird situation, because in the first 2 rounds we had no reports of incidents, and now I've seen more incidents happening during a safety car than I've seen all season, so there's something in the air, I think.
Well, we only had 10 drivers to start off with. And
well, I think they've all made contact with each other so far, because STEBO has had some... No, STEBO, did he have contact? I'm not sure. But Al has had contact. Kieran, he missed some corners, I think. Booty has made contact. Jetfish, Glader, karting. So all of them have, I think most of them have had some incidents. But someone who hasn't had any incidents is leading the race. So staying clean will reward, hopefully, because we're still halfway into the race.
A storm in 30 minutes.
Ooh. It still says that it's overcast currently, so... But then, again...
It's coming down quite hard, isn't it?
It's like a tropical storm.
Yeah, and there's definitely no dry line.
No, but it also seems like even too wet for intermediates. Well, we have to see. What do I get paid for? Oh, steward salary. I even got steward salary now.
I think there's going to be a lot of back pay coming your way there, Luke.
Yeah. Oh, might start to ask everyone for salary then, if that's the case. It's my new job.
I get
Karting into the wall. During the safety car, I was just following for a bit.
He's kept it going. Oh, he's got damage to his to his wing. He's going to have to come in again. Oh, he had such a brilliant qualifying as well.
Yeah.
The race has just fallen away from him.
I hope he can catch up again. Watch Scandal Jones. Maybe I'm not getting paid enough. That's why it's corruption. You're getting paid more than me. You're an admin. I want to have a look into your salary.
I get paid per laps that I drive. I actually owe RPM money.
Al, STEBO, Kieran, podium. I think you predicted that in the beginning.
Yeah. I think, Kieran's... I mean, this is a crazy race. It could be anyone's, this race.
We had such calm races, and now all of a sudden the rain is in the air, and there's a lot happening.
Yeah, we've had a couple of big bumps under safety cars as well.
Yep. Quinn saying, Al, Jetfish, Kieran. We will have to see. Safety car in this lap. Rozenbeertje will lead. How we pay big money? Oh, sending checks. I should do that as well. Let's see. Do we see another crazy restart? It's already the third safety car.
We only had one safety car yesterday.
Only one?
Only one.
That's not a lot for Singapore. And considering you also had rain. But it's not a good sign that we have had 2 rain races in a row now in Singapore. Because I do not want any rain tomorrow.
Well, we've had 2 races no rain. I think you might get away with it.
I certainly hope so. Let's see, safety car restart, taking it right to the line. And he's off. Oh, a lot of moves. Look at this. Almost 4 wide. Who's that around the outside? Booty jumps up to P3. Oh, Jetfish and STEBO. Jetfish sliding. Oh, Booty almost up to P2 now. And now Al fighting Rozenbeertje. A lot is happening here. What a restart from Booty. Oh, look at... Oh, Rozenbeertje. Oh, contact. Booty into the wall.
Has he kept it going? Yeah, he's kept it going.
Oh, Kieran, here comes Kieran, 3 wide into the middle. Jetfish up the inside, 3 wide. Oh, contact. STEBO, Kieran and Jetfish contact. Jetfish at P2. What is happening here?
There's only 8 cars on the track. They're certainly making up for that.
Karting into the wall. Booty lost his wing. Rozenbeertje also put it into the wall, but that was crazy.
Played it now up to
Rozenbeertje almost losing it. A lot of people struggling with the traction. Now Jetfish up the inside of Owl. Oh, will we see them fighting again? We have seen them come together into this corner. Come on, send it. Oh, he sends it! Up the inside. Wheelbang.
It's gonna...
Fighting.
I wouldn't want to be in the Mercedes garage.
I think Toto will be smashing some headsets there.
He's got... Jeffrey... Al got a bit wide then. He just... back stepped out a bit. Are we going to see sliding?
Yeah, I think so, because they're sliding everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, Jetfish is going in. I think Jetfish will try to do it. STEBO doing the same. Glader is in. Yeah, I think most of them are going in. And Al staying out. And it is full wets
already. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
We've got Storm in 15 minutes.
Well, it's pouring down now in the pit lane. Oh, a lot of wings. McLaren's getting 2 wings.
I think most of our salaries are going to be going on car repairs in this race.
Yeah.
It's interesting, Al and Kieran staying out on the intermediates, but I think they're going to have to come in for wets.
Yeah, I think so. Well, but the question is, will Jetfish then make the jump on Al? I wanted to see them fight on track.
It's going to be close.
I mean, the race is still not over, so any mistakes? Ooh, Jetfish going a bit deep.
Oh, Kieran struggling. Watching Kieran struggling for grip.
Yeah, Jetfish is closing in rapidly.
Yeah, that grip difference is going to start paying now. They're really going to start closing that gap down.
Jetfish doesn't. He needs to watch out that he doesn't push too hard. But look at that, 2 seconds gained in that middle sector. Even more. He's gaining and gaining. I think Jetfish will be leading. So after all those contact and chaos, he will be back into the lead somehow.
Yeah, the telemetry says it's light rain.
Yeah.
That's a bit more than light rain. And a storm in 10 minutes.
Oh, Reuzenbeertje gone straight on. Putting up to P6.
Yeah, Kieran and Al into the pits.
So I think STEBO might jump up to P2 in the race. Let's see where Al comes out.
Yeah, Jetfish is on the start finish.
Jetfish jumps at his teammate. Where's STEBO?
STEBO, moved up to second.
Oh, ahead of Al. Look at how much Jetfish gained on 1 lap. Oh, Glader 3 seconds. That is not ideal.
First time penalty as well.
Oh yeah. Only after 20 laps, so it's quite surprising.
I think they've been using each other for bumper cars.
Well, I want to say this is the final standings, but after all those incidents, I'm not sure what the final standing will be. So we can talk about the provisional standings or results, but I'm pretty sure some drivers still racing tonight will get some tickets thrown against them.
Yeah, as it stands, STEBO will be third in the standings. Mercedes pulling a nice gap out on Ferrari.
Yep.
Good points for McLaren if it keeps going the way that it is.
Yeah, McLaren jumping up to P3 in the all gear. And getting closer to... Kieran also moves up to P5 in the championship. So good job from him. Glader currently has the fastest lap, so Haas will get extra points. Unfortunately, we can't see his telemetry. But I don't think STEBO has the pace to catch up Jetfish. Jetfish does have a very big gap now. And it's quite unfortunate because they were pretty close. Ooh.
Yellow flags.
It's Reuzenbeertje again. Still points for P8. It's still 13 points. So decent points for... Ooh, Jetfish going wide into turn 1. I wonder how many warnings they're currently on. Because maybe if someone is 1 warning away, we might see a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, because there's big gaps now. Oh, there's another yellow.
Oh,
and it's
that's Booty. Just talking about McLaren, and then we get this. So Storm is still on its way, and I wonder how bad Storm will be if this is light rain according to the test.
We're going to have light rain for another 5 minutes and then a storm. That's...
There will be aquaplaning off the track everywhere. Look at those.
Booty again having another moment as the back steps out on him.
Look at how many puddles we have on track. Oh, someone's gone straight on, it's karting. Oh, that rejoin is a bit dangerous. He already got penalized twice last week for rejoining the track unsafely, so might hasn't learned from that yet. I was now right up to the back of STEBO.
Yeah, it was Kieran, wasn't it, that put the report in. I don't know if he's done it again. Kieran will be painting a target on his back.
Oh, he's on that skateboard curve.
Oh, he's gone. Karting's lost it. Gone into the wall.
Oh, does he have wing damage?
I think he's got wing damage.
Let's have a look.
Yep. Yep, he's going to have to come in.
That's unfortunate. He will drop down to P8 then.
There's big gaps, but Al's now quite close to STEBO.
Yeah, STEBO and Al both going wide. So yeah, STEBO can't keep up with Jetfish. I mean, the medium traction control does help a lot in these conditions. So I'm not surprised, but and suddenly all the Mercedes supporters joined the chat. That's what you get when they start to do well. They pop into the chat all of a sudden. Oh, Wardy's left the session. He was still watching. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, putting STEBO under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's even more difficult to overtake. No DRS. But it's still not over.
Yep, and the storm's going to happen in 5 minutes, so
it's
could
still
get
tricky.
Even more interesting.
Yeah. Oh, Jetfish going straight on, almost. Struggling.
A bit of a moment as well. There's no grip.
No, I mean you're not clear from any mistakes. It's not an easy drive to the finish line from here. So Jetfish does have an 8-second gap. He has a bit of time to make some small mistakes and still be in the lead.
Yeah, I think just kind of take it easy.
Yep.
Just look at not making any mistakes now.
Oh, I like what Jones said. Kieran storming through the field. I was going to... Oh! It's Haas almost into the wall. What a save! On my screen it looked like he went straight into the wall. But he kept it on track. As he does pick up any... Oh! And just as I said that, he's into the wall.
Yep.
A disaster for Haas. And we do have another safety car, so Jetfish's gap is gone again, and that is interesting. Oh, another position though from Karting and Reuzenbeertje. And Kieran moves up to P4. And I don't know if the safety car will take very long again. But the restart on colder tires.
And and the storm is about to hit as well. So it could get even worse conditions.
Wait, it was only the build up. We're starting to get to the climax now.
Booty's having replacing his front wing.
Yeah, we only did 4 laps on the wets, but it felt like we've done the most races on the wets. But yeah, it takes a lot of time. These
it's
full wet laps.
everywhere you looked, it's just something's just been going on.
Yeah. Smith saying I jinxed it. That is true. I said he kept it out of the wall nicely. 1 second later, he's out. So, even more points for Razorback as he jumps up to P6. And he will score 19 points right now. But no points for Haas tonight. So they are still stuck on 23.
And there's a... Well, Booty now got a minute to catch up to Kieran.
If Jones got a euro for every time he was talking about my contract, he would have earned more than I did the whole year. So Jetfish in, interesting. Why would he do that? He's not going to the intermediates, right?
No,
he's giving up his track position with 7 laps to go for new wets. While the wets, I think the tire wear is really low on the wets right now.
Yeah, that's a strange one. I don't think it's going to give him any better grip.
STEBO's tire wear is at 11%. He does have wing damage a bit on the front left, but it's only 6%, so not too much. But STEBO's tire wear is still green, so it's still fine, and there's not a lot of laps left. So he's dropped down to P4 now.
Yeah, the way the safety cars are...
they're mixing up a lot of things here. Maybe he just wants to do the same again, just overtake everyone into two corners. 7 laps, 2 safety cars to come. Now I certainly hope we don't have another 2 safety cars after this, because we don't have any racing laps left then.
Yep.
Matt saying, can we get an inorganic prediction?
I'm predicting probably 3 cars to finish.
Well, to be fair, you're not too far off now. So just finish and you're on the podium. But Kieran is on the podium.
Kieran's on the podium at the moment, but...
Let's see. So, in the championship standings, Al would currently jump up ahead of Jetfish by 1 point. Yeah, we sent Binotto to Mercedes. Yeah. We sent Binotto to Mercedes as a sabotage.
Yeah, good luck to Mercedes.
I will pay on RPM expenses account for an inorganic prediction. Well.
STEBO, Al, Jetfish.
STEBO, Al, Jetfish.
I'm not going to put
any curse on Kieran.
Yeah.
We got another prediction in chat saying McLaren won. Oh! Booty's into the wall. So, I was just talking about McLaren 1-2. Well, the safety car is going for another lap, so he still has time. I don't think he picked up any damage.
Yep, he's got wing damage.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
That's unfortunate.
I don't think he's going to be catching up.
Razorback will be looking at a P5 then. That's amazing for Alfa Romeo. Because with that result, if he does get P5, Alfa Romeo will jump up ahead of Red Bull in the L gears. Sinful saying Jetfish will fly through. Well, he cut from P8 to P2, I think, in about 4 corners last time out, so it's not a bad prediction. Razorback on 2, Kieran on 1. Okay, let's see. I have no clue what this actually will end up, because STEBO is in the lead now, and he's fighting for his first win as well. We don't need to forget that.
Yeah, and we don't, because there's only like 6 laps left if the safety car comes in now.
Yeah.
It still seems bit of a strange one for Jetfish to give up positions.
Smith got a good reason for it. Jetfish is being tactical. Dropping points now means he start ahead of Al next week. for the sprint. So the odds are 300 to 1 on what, Jones? American STEBO to all hit each other. I would put my money on that, just €1. That's all of my contract. Let's see.
Well,
They still need to catch up though, half the field.
It's been an interesting race.
It definitely has been. And I think it is also a very long race, because I don't know when we started, but it feels like we've been driving for about half an hour, or 1.5 hours now. Because we were talking about storm that would come in after an hour into the race, and now we're not even. Yep. We still got 6 laps to go, and we're already at the stormy conditions. If we could continue for another 45 minutes, we will have a dry session again.
Yep. 45 minutes. It's going to dry up.
Another lap under the safety car, so another lap less for Jetfish to get back to the front. So I think he will be he's fuming right now, or he knows he's confident in his driving. But
yeah,
Wardy.
I was going to say, I can't see him sacrificing
a win,
grid positions to get ahead of Al next week.
No, I think definitely not. Oh, Booty, another 3-second time penalty. Yeah, Richie, I think Wardy has said something in the Ferrari chat, so you can have a look at that one. Jones, I'm called Luke the Money Man now. Yeah, okay. If you can call me Luke the Money Man tomorrow, it might bring me some luck.
Yeah, I won't wish you luck for tomorrow.
So Jones, if you can just say every time I move up the inside of someone, Luke the Money Man up the inside. I would love to hear that.
Booty's going to have to come in. He's got no front wing now.
No front wing. 6 seconds worth of penalties. So I think he will be definitely finishing 7th here. Unless someone else crashes, of course. So the safety car, I think Bert Mailander enjoys this track, because he's been driving for, I think, more than half of this race. So still Mercedes leading then? Or is it an Aston Martin? No, I think it's a Mercedes. Safety car in this lap. $1 each time you get yourself a deal. Well, I don't get paid in dollars, so unfortunately that's not the right way. No, I'm joking. I'm not that. I don't have that much money. Safety car is in. Let's see then. What is it? 5 laps remaining after this one?
Yep, this is going to be juicy.
Ooh, interesting. Let's see. I'm excited actually. This can be a crazy sprint till the end.
Yeah, just Jetfish got so much confidence in himself, but is he going to push a bit too hard?
And he's still fighting his teammate, so we saw what happened last time. STEBO waiting very long to go. Might want to catch our Lecking. There he goes, and he is gone. And let's see, Jetfish already up, almost up to P3 now. Up the inside of Kieran, and he is passed into P3? Question mark. He is. Ooh, now he's side by side with his teammate. And the prediction is still on. Al crashing with his Ooh, almost squeezing him.
Ooh, it's good. Ooh, that looked a
around
bit
the
late
outside.
going in then.
What a move, up around the outside. Ooh, Jetfish up to P2 already. In just a space of 2 corners. Or 3.
Yep. Booty stayed out. He's stayed out with no wing, so that's gonna be an awful car to drive in this.
In these conditions, yeah. Well, STEBO will try everything to hold on to this win, and we might. I mean, it's very doable to defend on this track because it's a street track and you can just make your car as wide as possible.
Yeah, very hard track to overtake.
Just defend the inside, because around the outside is much more difficult. There's a... Oh, he will go up the inside.
Booty.
He's up the inside. It is contact. Ooh. Jetfish really wants to get past. He does have a lot of pace, but this just gives Al an opportunity to stay close.
Is Al gonna...
Oh, not up the inside into the tunnel. No. Oh, Jetfish putting a lot of pressure. He will get... Oh! He will get past pretty soon, I think. STEBO will hold on. He's so close now. But who has the better straight line speed? Oh, here comes Ao also. Not too far off.
Yeah,
Oh, that is very close. Oh, now Ao is back into the fight. It's still on.
Close.
If STEBO can... I mean, it will be very tense for him to hold on to this. Oh, Jetfish is good on these exits. Straight line. He will go up the inside here. He's closing in. Up the inside. Oh, beautiful move.
Beautiful move.
And now I was looking for the overtake, but I think Jetfish has the pace to just create the gap. STEBO will just need to hold on to second then.
He's got Al now. I think Al's going to try and put him under some pressure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Bak is saying a bit too nice from STEBO. I would have expected a bit of more defense, maybe defending the inside, but yeah, it's just a good move from Jetfish as well. We have to acknowledge that.
Yeah, very brave, and great driving from STEBO as well. Just give him the room.
Yeah, in these conditions, it's not easy. Ooh, Jetfish going a bit deep. Still, he isn't losing that much time.
I'll just clip the wall then, coming out of that bend.
Don't forget Kieran, he's not that far off.
Yeah, I think Kieran's just sitting there just waiting for any of these three to make a mistake. Oh, and Booty's DNF'd.
Oh.
So we're down to 6.
Down to 6 now. That's some valuable points lost for McLaren.
Just yellow flags.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too late for the safety car.
Yep. Jetfish has pulled a nice gap now.
Yeah, 1.8, that's very comfortable. Al still on the attack, but Kieran is only 1.3 behind. But this isn't over. I think Al will definitely try to make a move. And trying to get another 1-2 for Mercedes.
Yeah, STEBO seems to get some good grip there. Seems to get better grip than Al's got.
Yeah. He's also gaining a bit in the corners on Jetfish, but then losing it on the straight. Still no penalty for Al. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You mean track limits?
Just don't know. I think... Is the track limits a bit more lenient in the rain?
Not sure actually. It might be, because if you go off and you go a bit slower... Oh, Al hit the wall.
It's hit that wall again.
took track limits a lot. I think if you go wide and then at a certain way and you don't gain too much from it, I think the game will think you're not cutting the corner or going wide, and then it won't give you a penalty. I mean, I've had it before. When you go wide, you let the car run wide for quite a bit. You will lose time, but you won't get a warning. So
yeah.
But still, Al putting the pressure on STEBO. And Jetfish definitely the fastest one in the wet then. In the dry, I wouldn't have been too sure if he had that much pace. And here comes Al. Lap 30 of 31.
He's still too far back to make an attack on that straight. But STEBO's definitely got the grip
In the
through the corners.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the only real battle that's on at the moment.
Yeah, but it's still for Kieran. If
Yeah.
we do get contact here, or maybe a potential penalty for Al, he could end up on the podium.
Keenan would just be so hard to live with if he
Wins it after a penalty.
he will. Well, we know about it. He won't. He won't stay quiet about this.
This result.
Especially when I crashed out yesterday. Oh, I'm going to get so much grief.
Well, I've known it from my brother. When I have a bad result and he has a good one.
Or Kim just got to wave it then though, just tap the wall.
Ooh. We enter the final lap then of this race. I think this race has been... I want to see how long this race has been going on for. Might be the longest one in RPM history. I think we do get close to that. But let's see.
It's been an exciting race.
Yeah. I think I will go for it. 2 tenths behind, 3 tenths behind. Will he do a jetfish?
Do you think he'll risk it? Or do you think he'll just play safe in these conditions?
Ooh, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's a bit too far behind, so don't think he will. So good defending from STEBO, or just good racing. Jet is a fish in the water. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yep, I like that one.
Jet is like a fish in the water.
Yeah, as soon as Al gets anywhere near STEBO just through the corners, it's just got that more grip.
Yeah, karting also putting pressure on Kieran. Well, I hope Kieran won't lose that P4.
It's a hard track to overtake.
Yeah, especially in the wet now, I think. Because the DRS does help a bit on that long straight.
Oh! And karting's just hit the wall.
Ooh.
And damaged his wing.
So that's it over for him, I think. The chances to move up to P4.
Yep, and he's dropping off now, dropping off Kieran. You just try and get it round.
Yeah,
and Jetfish has a bit of a moment then as well. The back stepping out.
So final corner for Jetfish on the wet. And he wins this, you could say, endurance race. STEBO finishes P2, he holds on to the P2, Al finishes in P3, and we got Kieran in the McLaren finishing P4. We got karting coming home in P5 and some good points, and Reuzenbeertje will take 6 points for Alfa Romeo. And he moves up ahead of his teammate into P8 in the championship. Kieran moves up to P5, so well done to him.
Yeah, I can already hear the celebrations upstairs. And great points for Alfa Romeo.
Yep. So let's have a look in the constructors then. Mercedes on 364 points, and then we got Ferrari on 229. So a very big gap down from that. In the all gears, currently it looks like Ferrari is 81 points behind Mercedes, so very big gap to Mercedes now. We got Red Bull on 364, McLaren 363, and Alfa Romeo on 362, so only 2 points between those three teams.
Yep.
So Kieran, his best result in RPM. P4, very well done.
Yep. We're going to have
P4 in the house here. P4.
Live commentary.
yeah.
Live, that's lovely.
Expecting an interview, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the guys will do interviews, as we've known from them that yeah, they haven't done it before, but for the first time I think this season it isn't, well, apart from first round, it is in the Mercedes 1-2 as Ferrari of STEBO splits the Mercedes. Look at that, 1 hour and 8 minutes the duration of this race, so that's a very long time. As we look at the final results, and fastest lap point, I'm not sure if Glader still gets it after his DNF.
Oh, I don't know actually. That's.
It doesn't go to the. I think it doesn't just stays where it is now then.
And I think you're going to have a busy time of it as in the steward's room.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if these are the final results. We will have to see, but for now we will say these are the final results. I think Jetfish isn't going to be reported for anything, so he does have his win. Yeah, no one gets it, I think. Yeah, I think it's the same, just like in real life. When, I don't know, a guy in P11 takes the fastest lap. But a lot of interactions tonight. I think we had, what was it? 160 comments last week. I think we got near to 300 now. So, yeah, thank you all for joining in. We got a very lovely, very active chat actually. So that's great, and yeah, we will be back next week with a sprint weekend. 292 comments, a new record. No, yeah, keep commenting, make it to 300. There we go. But yeah, we will be back. I'm not sure if you will be on the championship next week. You will have to see if you want to do comms twice in a week. But we will have to see. And otherwise, is Jones gone on the Wednesday as well? He might be.
He might be.
So yeah, we will see how how the comms duo would look like or not. But for now, yeah, thank you all for joining us in the chat. Oh, Jones gone all week. We reached the 300 comments, so that's nice. And yeah, a very enjoyable race and a very dramatic race as well.
Yep. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you,
everyone.
I hope we don't have any rain, because it seems like it is very difficult in the rain from what I've seen today and what I see just happened yesterday. So yeah, we will see what tomorrow brings us. So make sure to watch tomorrow as well. Mr. Jones will be on comms, so that's I mean, the biggest star with the biggest contract will be on comms tomorrow. So we'll make sure to watch that.
And don't forget to leave a like.
Yeah, for sure. Boost the stream. And yeah, for now I want to say thank you all and enjoy your evening.